connection.
It was saying poor connection, so good night everybody, good night. We live once again. If you're seeing us and hearing us clear without any sticking, let us know. Good night everybody, welcome to the program. Welcome to the program tonight. Welcome, welcome. Welcome Sherry Love. Welcome Shrod. Welcome Lisa. Welcome Waterfall. Welcome Sissy. Antoinette. Latonya. Donna. Jacqueline. Darrell. Well, all your life. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
Welcome to the program tonight, guys.
Tonight is our learning program. Give thanks and praise
Hi
to the Most
Sam.
High.
Hello. Welcome to the program tonight from Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, Florida. We'll be there soon.
Welcome, welcome. It's glad to have you.
Blessed love, give thanks and praises to the Most High Jehovah God, the creator of the heavens and the earth. Create all them things here for us to use for healing, you know? Yeah. Alright, now, we said we're going to have some classes, and tonight I want to get you started with some of the classes we're going to have. Some of the classes we're going to have. We'll talk pretty slow tonight so you can understand. Alright, now, in order for you to use herbs properly, you have to understand how the body works. See what I'm saying? So you have to know how the organ system works in order for you to know which herb to use. See what I'm saying? And tonight we want to concentrate on blood building, tissue health, multiple myeloma, cancer of the bones and the nerves, and circulation and moving the blood, and cancer pain. Because a lot of people who have bone cancer or multiple myeloma seem to have lots of cancer pain. A lot of people who have pancreatic cancer also have lots of pain. What the medical system gives you is morphine, and the morphine causes respiratory troubles and causes you constipated. So you can't fix cancer if you're constipated now. See? So in urban classes, we're going to have to teach people how the herbs work. Because, for instance, you have hot herbs. This is a hot herb right here, ginger. It's hot. And if the person have cancer, for instance, and they have a hot condition, then we might remove the ginger because we want the person to be more comfortable. So you have to know how to use the plants. And that's what we're going to teach you tonight, how to use plants the right way. All right? A lot of these herbs here, you didn't even know about them because they went more from the Middle East. Some of the Middle East, sorry, from Eastern Asia. All right? Now, let me stand up a little bit so I could... Wonderful. Now we have about 21 different herbs. 21 different herbs. And what we can do with these 21 different herbs, because they do different things to the body, we can mix them all together into a formula. Right? So we can do a formula for tissue health. We can use some plants that have, we can tell you how the plants work, astringent properties. We can use some of the plants that deal with the emulsion, have the emulsion properties. We deal with plants that pectorals. We're going to go into all these details when the classes start in terms of herbal medicine. You have to know what the pectoral plants do. You have to know what the antiviral plants do. You have to know what the antibacterial plants do. You have to know what the menagogue plants do. You know, you have to know how they work into the body. And that's why it is very imperative that you learn about the organ system. And that's why we have these presentations teaching you how to learn about your organ, how they work. So when you learn about your organ system and the blood and how the organs work together in sync, then you can use the herbs properly. See what I'm saying? And when you can use the herbs the right way, you now can teach someone else. Because each one teach one. That's the key. See? So while we learn, we're going to teach each other, because I learn every day too. From everybody. I learn from the smallest baby too. Because we have to learn from each other. See? So I know everything. So the smallest baby teach me a lot of stuff. Teach me what to love. You know what I mean? Wonderful. Now, in scriptures, And if you are an unbeliever, don't even mention nothing on my post. If you are an unbeliever. If you are what we call an atheist, they call them Christian, I don't even say nothing about my God. You understand? Alright. Now, in the beginning, the scriptures, Genesis 1:29. What do you say here? And God said, behold, I have given you every herb. God said, and behold, I give you every herb. Every herb. Behold, I give you every herb, bearing seed, which is what? Upon the face of all the earth. Upon the face of all the earth. And every tree in which there is a fruit of a tree, yielding seed, to you it shall be for your meat. Got them right here. The fruits. All the trees that yield fruits and have the leaves and the roots, the Most High said to us in the beginning, they shall be for our meat. He didn't say pork. He didn't say oxtail. He didn't say barbecue. He said all the fruits yielding, the trees yielding fruits and seeds and the roots shall be what? For your meat. That's in Genesis. Alright? And we're going now to another man who they call a prophet. And he said what? Ezekiel 47:12. Hear what he said. He said, and by the river, up on the bank thereof, on this side and on that side, shall grow all trees for meat. Everything is compatible. All trees for meat. What he said again here, he says now, whose leaf shall not fade, neither shall the fruit thereof be consumed. It shall bring forth new fruits according to his months, because the waters they issued out of the sanctuary, and the fruit thereof shall be for meat, and the leaf thereof for medicine. He didn't say no linalopril. He didn't say warfarin. He didn't say Novax and Atenolol. He said the leaves and the roots and the fruits from the trees shall be for our healing. But we have to know to use them together. And that's the reason why a lot of people don't heal. Because they don't know how to use the herbs together. See? And if you don't know how your body works, how are you going to use them herbs? So you have to know. And that's why we have these programs, these presentations. So that if I go on today or tomorrow, we have you out there, the audience, who learn to take care of yourself by learning how the organ system works. And then teaching somebody else who have cancer, who have RA, who have lupus, that they say can't fix. They say can't repair. But how God put all these things on the earth for us to use for healing? If they come and tell us that all these diseases can't fix, herpes can't fix, AIDS can't fix, cancer can't fix, you can only treat it. But the Most High, who is the creator of the heavens and the earth, he told us they're for healing. Healing means the disease is supposed to go away. So we're going to teach you now how to use all these herbs together. All right, I'm coming across. I'm going to give you the name of them. Look them up, mark them in your book. Learn to use them together. There are roots, there are barks, there are leaves, and there are flowers. Don't forget. We're going to the roots, and we're going to the berries. Remember we said roots and barks sink. Don't forget, mark it down now. Roots and barks sink, and leaves and flowers float. Don't forget I told you. I said, remind me to remind you again. Roots and barks sink, and leaves and flowers float. Don't forget. What did I say? Mark it down for me. Don't forget. It's over here. Roots and barks. It's going to sink eventually. See that? They sink. And the leaves and the flowers, they float. So all the roots and all the barks sit in the bottom of the pot, especially when they're boiling. And then you must cover the pot in order for the residues and all the chemicals, like the tannins in these plants, is going to stay into the pot. And when you finish, 10-15 minutes, you start drinking these herbs. Woo! Woo! You start get healing. See, I could take some heat because my mind trained to the heat. See, I could take heat now, ain't it? Wonderful. Now, so we're going to go to some herbs. Don't forget now, roots and bark sink, and leaves and flowers float. All right, so we're going to make a formula now. Now what we're going to do now, we're going to use some herbs to do different things to the body. And we can use all these 21 herbs together because they're all barks and they're all roots and they're resins. See? But they do different things. So, let's go to the first one over here. Come over here. He's called dogwood fruit. Dogwood fruit, this herb, mixed with all the other herbs together, this herb is an astringent plant. Don't forget, astringent, A-S-T-R-I-N-G-E-N-T. A-S-T-R-I-N-G-E-N-T. This herb called dogwood fruit is an astringent plant. Astringent plants do what? They go into the tissues. And anything that is affecting the tissues, they seem to soothe it and heal the tissues in the body. That's what astringent plants do. Don't forget. So dogwood fruit is an astringent plant. So if we have cancer, or if we have a condition that is affecting the tissues, when you put in the dogwood plant or the dogwood fruit, or we can use golden seal, because golden seal is also an astringent plant, but it's also on the extinct because it's being extinct eventually. So this herb is an astringent plant. So what we're doing here now with these herbs, we're doing a formula for cancer treatment, especially multiple myeloma. All these herbs we mix together is going to build the blood. All these herbs we're going to use together here is going to help the tissues. All these herbs we're going to use together here is going to move the blood. All these herbs we're going to use together here is going to build up the immune system and cause your immune system to fight any disease that you have. All right, next one. Don't forget dogwood fruit is an astringent plant. And astringent plants do what? They soothe the tissues of the body. They soothe them if they're damaged. That's why God put them on the earth for us to use. He knew what he was doing. Next one. Yokame. This herb. It's a wonderful herb. This herb have a lot of indole tree. Indole tree, it does what? It helps to repair cancer. It helps to battle cancer cells. It helps to battle tumors. But when a woman having trouble in her period and she's in balance, this herb also works on a woman's reproductive system, causing a woman's reproductive system to be balanced. But it also works on the bones, especially if you have bone cancer. So we said dogwood is astringent. This, you might have a lot of what? Indole tree. It is good for the bones, and it is also good for the reproductive system in women. With Romania to build the blood. We're going to show you all the herbs now. These are the two herbs. Next one. Over here. It's called Osteria gigas. Osteria gigas. This herb is good for asthma. It is also good for cholesterol. It is also good for tumors. So if you have a tumor in the body, this herb here shrinks the tumor. It is also good for when you have cancer in the lung and the cancer move into your chest cavity. Or if you have cancer in the breast and the cancer move from the breast into the lymphatic system, especially if the cancer is in the lobula of the breast and the cancer move into the chest cavity, we use this herb here called Ostera gigas. And it's good for when you have pain in the chest because the cancer is in your chest cavity. It is also a blood tonic. It builds the blood. And that's why we said with this formula here, we're going to use all these herbs for different things. For cancer, for build the blood, for tissue health, for liver problems. So you're attacking all these things at one time. 21 different herbs. We call them formulas. So this herb is good for asthma. It is good for tumors, chest pain, and it is also a blood tonic. Don't forget now. This one here, called Lanquois. Lanquois is one of the best herbs for multiple myeloma, cancer of the bones and cancer of the nerves. It strengthens the bones, especially if a woman have osteoarthritis, not rheumatoid, osteo. RA and osteo is two different conditions. But when you have osteoarthritis, you can mix Lanquois with him over here, this one over here, yeah, and some horse tail, and some nettle leaf, and they have to build the bones, or some alfalfa. But today we're not doing nothing for kidney troubles. We're looking at cancer, tissue health, moving the blood, circulation, tumors. You follow me? Troubles in the heart. This one here. What's the name of it, Chrissa?
Teaser root.
Teaser root. What is teaser? But no. Let's look at this up again. Come back to this one over here for me. Because we want to give people enough information on this herb. This herb is good for Lyme disease. This herb is good for the bones, but it is good for people who have Lyme disease. Lymediesease. Lyme disease. A lot of people who live in America know what Lyme disease is. Liver and kidney yang. So if you have cancer in your liver, or if there is troubles in the kidney disease, we can use Lanquois. Kidney disease, liver, stagnation, remove toxins from your tissues. This herb remove toxins from the tissues. So like this plant over here called dogwood fruit, it is also an astringent plant. Don't forget, astringent plant means to do what? Don't forget now, mark it down. To remove toxins from the tissues or soothe the tissues if they're damaged. Huh? This herb also works on people who have multiple myeloma, cancer of the bone and the nerves. Because what it does, it stimulates the nervous system. This herb right here. It stimulates the nervous system. Don't forget, comes to them again, from top to bottom. From top to bottom, to them again. Where's licorice? Where is licorice? Put over here. This herb. Well, a lot of people know what this herb is already. It's called licorice. Now, because a lot of herbs are bitter, and we want to mask the bitter taste of the plants, this herb is a very sweet herb. So we could mask the herbs with this herb called licorice. But licorice is important because licorice It's good for when you have sore throat, gastritis, heartburn, gastritis, heartburn, troubles in your throat. You could gargle with it. But it also masks the bitterness of the herbs. What now? You could chew it too. Sweet. One over there. Turmeric. Ginger. Let's go to teaser root. This herb, wonderful plant to move the blood if you have stagnation of the blood. It moves the blood, but it is so significant for people who have cancer. You understand? Teaser root. Look it up for me. You're in herbal medicine class tonight, so we're going to try to get you learning about plants. Now, this herb, you see when you're taking chemotherapy, and you lose your appetite, because once you're taking a drug called cisplatin, that herb they use for stomach cancer, that drug they use for stomach cancer, that drug kills all the nerves in your stomach, so it makes you lose your appetite. And if you lose your appetite, you become deficient. And once you become deficient, you can never fix cancer. Because cancer is a deficiency disease. It's a deficient disease. That's what cancer is. When you're malnourished and you are deficient, you're more prone to getting cancer. So when the chemotherapy, cisplatin that is, start killing the nerves in your stomach, this herb will increase your appetite, like a herb called gentian, G-E-N-T-I-A-N. Increases the appetite so that you can eat, but it also moves the blood. You understand? Now, the oil of this herb can also be used if you put it in some water. This herb right here, the oil can be used from this herb if you put it in some hot water in your bathtub and you bathe in this particular herb. You know what happens to you eventually? It starts waking up your lymphatic system. If you have lymphoma, non-Hodgkin's or Hodgkin's lymphoma, it wakes up the lymphatic system, which is vessels and fluids that flow parallel to the bloodstream. So it starts moving things, and that's where you house your macrophages and your T lymphocytes. So it wakes them up so that they can fight the cancer in your lymphatic system. The oil does that. That's why God put them on earth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Turmeric, ginger, anything with inflammation. Ginger, anything with inflammation. If you have lung cancer and you have what we call a damp condition of the lung, we put ginger, because ginger can get rid of the damp condition in the lung. But because ginger is hot, any cancer cell that is found in your body, you must find the hot, feeling hot ginger. It runs them cancer cells out of town. And they could do that, but let them go and talk to a doctor called Mitchell Gaynor, who is or was an oncologist, because he died now. Talk to him and see how much results he got from using ginger with his cancer patients, not using chemotherapy. And turmeric together, the boss. Because anything that is enlarged heart, enlarged lung, and if there is a damp condition of the lung, we can talk about that in other classes. Now you have damp condition, you have cold condition, you have cold damp condition, you have hot damp condition of the lung. You have to know what the condition is of the lung in order to know what herbs to use. That is very significant. Otherwise, you can use the wrong herb and you can get worse using the wrong herb for that condition. So you must know. So if there is an enlarged heart, or if the lung is inflamed, and the lung is damp, we use the ginger with the turmeric to get rid of the inflammation and to get rid of the dampness of the lung. And that's why herbal medicine is not just taking some herbs and go drink it as a tea now. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. Come over here now. We coming to what? Isatis. This herb right here.
They look similar.
They look similar, yes, they do. Isatis is an herb used for herpes, HIV, cytomegalovirus, hepatitis B virus, lung cancer. This herb, lung cancer, hepatitis B and C, herpes B, herpes simplex 1 and 2, HIV, cancer of the lung. It is this herb also, called isatis, counteracts the side effects of drugs. This herb called isatis, mark it down for me, counteracts the side effects of drugs, and it detoxifies the drugs, the help the liver to detoxify the drugs from the body. It is what we call a cooling herb. So anything that's hot in the body, if you have, as we say in the Caribbean, cooling, it cools the system. So when you have cancer, cancer is a hot disease. When you have any kind of virus in the liver, hepatitis B is a hot disease. AIDS or HIV is a hot disease. So you must use the plants the right way. Have to know to use them now. Right? So we're looking at a formula for what? Viruses, cancer, tumors, to move the blood. Hear me here. This one right here. Chaga. C-H-A-G-A. One of the best herbs for the immune system. Little is known about this particular herb, but it's one of the best herbs for cancer, one of the best herbs for lupus, one of the best herbs for scleroderma, one of the best herbs for muscular dystrophy, one of the best herbs for myasthenia gravis, one of the best herbs for all these autoimmune diseases because it helps to do what? To balance the immune reservoir. We call this herb amphoterix, this one right here. Amphoterix means that if the immune system is overactive, it normalizes the immune system. If the immune system is what? Underactive, it balances back again. We call them amphoterix. Don't forget the word now. Amphoterix. Or amphoterix. However you want to use the word. But this herb, with the other mushrooms, will increase the immune reservoir while balancing back the immune system and keeping the immune system well to fight any disease that you have. Danshen, one over here. So over here, Danshen. Danshen is another herb again we use to move the blood. I use this herb when a person has a lazy heart. And if they have cancer in the lung, or if they have troubles in the kidney, and the kidney is not working well, and we want to increase the function of the heart muscle, we have to move the blood so that the heart in turn can pump the blood through the vessel walls properly to help the kidney to filter the blood well. Because if there is no blood coming from the heart to the kidney will suffer and the kidney will not be able to move the excessive amount of water to your bladder. So Danshen, if you have cancer, it moves the blood. Because once you have stagnation of the blood, you must have troubles because your blood going to clot prematurely. So you have to move the blood, but you can't make the blood too thin. So we have to know how to use the herbs together. And that's why the classes is going to be important for you to learn how to use herbs. This one over here, Cassandra berry. Cassandra berry. This herb is a wonderful herb for the endocrine glands, especially for people who is suffering from anxiety and can't seem to fall asleep. You understand? And if they have cancer of any kind, and the cancer is affecting the individuals endocrine system, because you can get cancer in adrenal glands too now. The cancer can move from the breast into adrenals now. If the cancer is affecting the endocrine glands and the person become very lethargic or they get anxiety knowing that they have cancer, in order for us to keep the endocrine system in balance, we chuck in schisandra berry right there to help the glands, to normalize the function of the adrenals. And while it is normalizing the function of the adrenals, it is also working on the nervous system in order to calm the person, calm the person's mind, and having them falling asleep without worry. Ganoderma. Ganoderma. Don't forget, you all know what red Ganoderma is now. You know what Ganoderma is? Ganoderma is a wonderful herb again for the immune. Red Ganoderma. Red Ganoderma reishi mushroom. The immune system. Cancer. Lupus. Scleroderma. Muscular dystrophy. Myasthenia gravis. Guillain-Barré syndrome. ALS. All these herbs together. Over here. Codonopsis. What do Codonopsis do? Codonopsis, if the person have cancer, this one over here, if the person have cancer and losing the energy, or if the person is taking radiation or chemotherapy and losing energy, because when you take chemotherapy, it zaps you, it zaps your energy, it zaps your glands, it zaps your liver, it zaps the nerves in your stomach. We must put Codonopsis for energy, and it improves deficiency. So if you are deficient and you have cancer, because as I said before, cancer is a deficiency of a disease. When you are deficient, it improves deficiency, but it also moves the blood. So these two herbs, come over here, these two herbs, this one and this one, they work well together over here. Schisandra berry, Codonopsis, they work well together. This is like a ginseng, so it gives you energy, but it also improves your deficiency. And once your deficiency is improved, how cancer going to overcome your system? How cancer going to kill you when you're not deficient? Cancer only kills you when it makes your body become deficient, because them same cancer cells start to rob your nutrients from your body and feed on your nutrients and make your system become deficient. So how are you going to fix cancer if you are deficient? You can't. How you are going to prevent cancer if you are malnourished? Can't. So this herb in the mixture will help with the deficiency. You understand? But it gives you energy at the same time, and it moves the blood. So nothing can stay. Nothing can form. No tumor can form. Over here. See this herb? Pubescent angelica. Pubescent angelica is a herb used for people who have cancer in the stomach, or in the pancreas, or in the liver. And they seem to lose their appetite, because that's what cancer does. Cancer makes you lose your appetite, because he knows, cancer that is, knows once you can't eat, he knows he's going to kill you. You're going to die. Common sense. So Pubescent angelica goes into the digestive system and say, you know, cancer cell in the stomach, in the pancreas, in the liver, you will never make my patient be deficient. I'm going to increase my patient's appetite so they can eat, to fight you. So Pubescent angelica, if there is also heartburn, he fixes your heartburn. Pubescent angelica deals with circulation. Pubescent angelica works on multiple myeloma, cancer of the bones, and cancer of the nerves because it helps to keep the nervous system in balance. You know what I mean? This herb, mark it down. Pubescentangelica. You understand? This herb, Pubescent angelica, remove plaque from in the walls of the arteries. Remove plaque from the walls of the arteries, and if you can't sleep because you have cancer pain, we give you some herb to stop the pain, and this herb will make you fall asleep like a baby. Pubescent angelica. And that's the reason why I mix all of them together, for a reason. So that if you have cancer, and if you have no blood, or if you have no blood movement, or if you have no appetite, we mix them together, and that cancer must run. That blood must be built. The blood must move. Because we put them together. And we just read in the scriptures that the Most High Jehovah God said that all these herbs are for healing. He's man. He don't lie. Man lie to us. The Most High God don't lie. Jehovah God don't lie at all. He's not the father of the lie like the old demon. Over here. Come over here, dog. Romania. Now we have uncooked Romania. This one over here. And we have cooked Romania. Don't forget now. Cooked Romania and uncooked Romania. Cooked Romania is important for people who have liver cancer or liver disease, which is affecting the skin and cause heat in the body or heat in the blood. Cooked Romania will go into the liver and get rid of liver heat to fix the liver heat and prevent the skin from becoming all damaged, like eczema, psoriasis, hives, boils, anything with heat in the body. And because cancer is a heat, and because HIV and AIDS and HSV and HPV and megalovir and hepatitis B and C are heated conditions, we must use Romania, cooked Romania, in the mixture. Don't forget cooked and uncooked. We're in classes tonight. Now I hope you're all learning now. Go to the uncooked one now. Uncooked Romania. Uncooked. Sorry, made a mistake. Sorry. Uncooked. This one here. This one here. For the skin. For the liver. For hepatitis. For cancer heat. For anybody who have troubles with cancer in the liver and have a lot of heat in the blood. On the uncooked Romania. Get rid of the heat in the blood. The cooked Romania, this one over here. Cooked one. This one here. Remove toxin from the blood, heat. This one here builds the blood. This herb also helps with men who are suffering from premature ejaculation. They're having an ejaculation before they enter the vagina, or they come too quick. This herb here, the cooked one. But it also works on the spleen, to build the spleen. So lots of people who have leukemia, cancer of the blood, cancer of the cells, we give them the cooked Romania because it builds the blood. So when you have cancer, 95% of all cancer patients have low HBs, hemoglobin. Why? Because the cancer affects your bone marrow. The cancer affects your kidneys. And your kidneys have a lot to do with your red blood cells, moving them. And that's the reason why we give cooked Romania, because it builds the blood through the kidney and also through the spleen. You understand? Keep the blood strong so your HB goes back up when you have cancer. So don't forget, uncooked is for the skin, for heat in the blood, heat in the liver, any kind of trouble like eczema, psoriasis. And the cooked one is to build up the blood when you have cancer and your HB is low. Works on the spleen because the spleen is part of the immune system. It remanufactures the red blood cells. One over here. Dunqui. A lot of women know what Dunqui does. A lot of women know what Dunqui does. Dunqui is one of the best for women. But the reason why I put Dunqui in the mixture is because Dunqui have to move the blood, number one. But Dunqui help the liver to remove excessive amount of estrogen if a woman have fibroids or if a woman have cancer of the breast and of the uterus or of the ovaries because of a high level of estrogen in the body. Follow me. If a woman have breast cancer, we put Dunqui in the mix because what Dunqui does, it helps the liver to remove the excessive amount of estrogen so that the fibroids or the cysts in the woman's ovaries can grow. It shrinks them too. It's a shrinking plant. But because it moves the blood, we give it to patients who have troubles in the heart. If you have congestive heart failure. But if you have cancer of any kind and your blood is stagnated, we put Dunqui in the mix to help them move the blood. And if the cancer is in the lung, because the lung and the heart work together, the lung is metal and the heart is fire. Fire burn metal. We put Dunqui so that when we fixing cancer in the lung, we also protecting the heart. Don't forget now how to use them together. Mark it down. Yeah. Astragalus. Astragalus. One of the best herbs for the immune system. You can give it to your children if they have leukemia. If they have any form of cancer. You can give it to your child. If the child have asthma. If the child have a weak immune system. If the child have troubles in the lung. This is one of the best herbs to prevent all the external toxins from invading the lung tissue. So once you have lung cancer, you must use astragalus. And it's also good for diabetes. It helps to keep the sugar levels low too. So diabetics can also use this particular plant. Last one. Notopy. Look at the word now. Notoptery. GYM. Look it up. Study it. Like I did. I have a lot of them. And that's why I don't want to hide nothing no more. I'll give you all the secrets. You give me all everything, so you can share it with other people. For free. You understand? When you have cancer pain, so if you have a tumor in your pancreas, in the head of the pancreas, and the tumor is leaning on the nerves, you will get tumor pain. This herb, Notoptery, GYM, it helps tumor to shrink, but it helps to stop the cancer pain. It relieves discomfort from the pain in your joints and in your limbs if you are suffering from bone cancer. Huh? It also helps with chills and fever, and anybody who have rheumatoid arthritis, RA, rheumatoid, not osteo, RA, you must use this guy here, because once you have RA, rheumatoid arthritis, you get a lot of pain in your joints because that's inflammation, inflammatory disease. Stop the chills, he stop the pain. He good for RA. He good for all the trouble you have in your bones when you're suffering from bone cancer and getting bone pain. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to take them, take our gloves, put them on the table. We're going to take all of them, show them.
Hey. No.
It's not cooking tea.
Put it on. Use the plate.
This one here?
Oh, you're gonna use the bowl? Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Hey, use the plate first. Put it below.
The bowl? Plate?
One of the plates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put it below.
So we give it a mixture now.
So that wouldn't make it burn the table.
Mark down the herbs. Don't forget. Mark the herbs down. Remember, we could put them in here and we're going to still boil them. You know what I mean? Here we go. Watch me. One part. Watch me now. One part. Watch me now. One part. Watch me now. Watch me now. One part. Watch me now. One part. Watch me now, astragalus. One part. Watch me now. You know. One part. Watch me now. One part. Watch me now. Handful. Ganoderma. In there. Osteogigas. In there. Logogua. In there. Huh? Tizia root. In there. Watch me now. Watch me now. Watch me now. In there. Watch me now. Dogwood fruit. In there. Isatis. In there. In there. Yeah? All of them in there. Boom. And if you don't have a lot of heat, huh? Ginger in there. And turmeric in there. And watch me now. You see the thing that's cold as eat? We call it what? What do we call it in Grenada? Cold tambran. Cold tambran. If the cold like it, you're supposed to like it too. The cold big and strong. See? In there. Wonderful. And we can put it back on the fire to boil. And after it's boiled for 20 minutes, we're supposed to get at least less than the water here. And after we took it off the fire now, we cover it for another 5-10 minutes. And then you drink 3 to 4 cups of that per day. Put it over here by me, because I'm going to drink it too in front of you all. You won't think I'm scared to drink it. Bring it right over here. Ow. Woo. Murder. Whoa. Yeah, man. Yeah. You know. You up on the top. Hit them there. Yeah. You think we ain't making no joke? Yeah. Don't forget the names now. Mark them down. Teach somebody else. Each one teach one. See the pot? See the pot right there? Now after 10 minutes, I'm going to take it out in case, you know. See? 10 minutes. You can take it. And you can strain it. Put it back. And then you could just, you gotta put no sugar. You gotta put no sugar. Because cancer likes sugar. And you can just drink it. Not too hot now. You know what I mean? Warm body temperature. And this herb tea, this formula here, it goes in cancer tumors. You understand? It builds your blood. It works on your bone if you have bone cancer. It works on your nerves if you have nerve cancer in the nerves. It works on your liver if you have liver cancer. It works on your lung if you have lung cancer too. It moves the blood. It keeps the immune system healthy. It increases the immune reservoir. It increases the function of your T lymphocytes. It increases the function of your null cells, NK cells. It increases the function of the macrophages. It works on waking up the lymphatic system to move or make the fluid become thin so that the lymph system could flow better. Huh? Still blow it. Blow the lantern.
It's hot.
See the lantern? Keep your lantern lighting. Don't forget. Hear the whole time? Because eventually we're going to know electricity, you're going to need a lantern. You know? You see, we preparing for the last days, ain't it? Because we preparing for the last days. Make sure you have all your lantern ready. Because when the Babylon come to take all your life and thing, all your run out into the dark, and watch me now. Watch me now. The dark can never shine through the light. The dark can never shine through light. But light can shine through the dark. You understand? So make sure you have your light to shine through the dark. Hey. So, what we're going to do, we're going to have some more little teachings and stuff, and you could go to christybooks.biz, KRISTY.biz, and we're going to put some more formulas in there for people who want to learn on herbs and how to get rid of certain diseases. All of them herbs are going to be there. And I think some people said they get in trouble with Christy Books, so tell them what it is, because they're not getting through.
When?
So I took my picture there again, tonight.
Today?
Yeah, So explain to them what's going to be the Christy Books, okay? Because some of them say they're not getting through. So you might have to get everybody's email.
I don't know why all you're not getting through, but if you're not getting through, if you paid for the program and you didn't get it, just we're going to make a post, okay? We're going to make a post about for all the people who hadn't received their pamphlet or their brochures and they paid for it. So we're going to make a post, and then you're going to just comment your email. Okay, you're going to just comment your email and we're going to send it to you. Okay, I don't know why you're not why you didn't receive it. Maybe you're not doing the download properly. You have to follow it. When you make you have to follow it properly. When you make the purchase, you have to follow the steps properly. Okay, it's a step-by-step download program. It's a PDF file. It's not something we have to personally or individually email to you. Once you made the purchase, it will automatically give you options to download the file. The file is PDF. Okay, so you have to remember that, or else we're going to have to go through the troubles of sending it to you, and you would have to be waiting on your stuff. So please be mindful of that. You have to, when you make your purchase, you have to follow the steps properly and download your PDF file right away. Okay, so all those of you who did not follow the steps properly and hadn't received or was not able to download it, we're going to make a post, and you're going to just place your email under it first. Okay, guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Leanne, yours didn't come up? Okay, well, if you didn't receive yours, then once you've paid for it, just email us under the post, and we will email it to you. Okay?
Right? Okay, almost done. Okay, I want to say again that our online store will be up. I'm in New York on Monday. I'm leaving Grenada on Sunday. If God give me health and strength to see another day, I'm going to be in New York on Monday. We have a lot of people coming from all over to see us, and we're going to have some herbs. All the conditions that you have. If you have any blood work, if you have ultrasound, CT scans, or MRI, X-rays, because I can read everything. Bring them to me, and we're going to go through that process and teach you how to get better, man. Because we want to thank a lot of people again from the group. Come chat with Patrick there. The group is there, and so many people are doing good with the program we are having. And that's why we're doing program. The purpose of the program is to keep us abreast, or keep the body in balance. That's the purpose of the programs, you know. We put them programs together for a lot of different ailments, and then people are getting better, you know. So I want us to keep that going. I want us to be like a family, and then you could teach somebody else, you know what I mean? And we have the online store. So when I get to New York, all these herbs, if you want to get the herbs, you can go and call Ambrosia 718-469-0985. I don't think they have all these herbs, but I'm gonna try to get these herbs together when I get to New York, and I'm gonna put them together in a formula. So if you want these herbs, you can always get me on the website. We give you the website address, and you can always send the herbs to you, either in a formula of the herbs to drink of the tea, or as a tincture, because now we are making tinctures, and the tinctures we're making tinctures for cancer, and people saying everything is getting better. So I'm telling people that God gave everybody a gift, and we have to use the gift the right way. We can't use the gift for greed, but we have to use the gift to help humanity. That's the reason why, we have to try to do things in order. Because everything is in order, You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have all these herbs as a formula. If you don't want to make it yourself, we could always get it to you as you can. And I said before, it's for cancer, it's for lupus, it's for building the blood, it's for AIDS-Bs, low AIDS-Bs, it's for viral infection, it's for a lot of things that ailment that you have. And if you follow a good diet with these herbs, ain't nothing you can't fix, man. Ain't nothing you can't fix. Nothing you can't fix. Because everything is repairable. Because the body heals itself. You know what I mean? The body heals itself. That's why God said healing. He said all them herbs for healing. To heal. Hey, Christy?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay.
Healing of the nation.
The healing of the nation. So don't forget, I'm in New York on Monday. If you want to call, you can call Angel on Hand again. 888-971-1757, and she can give you a phone consultation. Or I'm in New York from Monday to the 27th of April, to the 7th of March, sorry. And you can call 718-469-0985 and ask for Tricia, and she will give you an appointment in City. I'm not there for long. I'm coming back, running back around the phone and spreading the message, not only of the Most High Jehovah God and His kingdom, but for us to use the herbs that He gave us to use for us to heal our system, like I did. Right? So until, give thanks and praise to the Most High Jehovah God. And don't forget to look out for our children on the streets and keep them away from drugs, cigarettes, and alcohol. Because these substances do keep our children's minds stagnated. Again, give the Most High all the glory. Don't give no glory to no man. Not even me. I don't want no glory from nobody. I just want respect. But all the glory goes to who? Chrisa?
The Most High God.
Jehovah God. All the glory goes to the Most High Jehovah God. Give Him all the glory. Don't give no man nothing.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because we're imperfect and we die and go down to the earth.
Yeah.
There you go. Blessed love. See you all Monday in New York. And then we're going to have our store opening soon. And you're going to get all, we have a post on all the formulas we have. We have a formula for lung cancer. We have a formula for just cancer. We have a formula for the heart. We have one for diabetes. We have one for high blood pressure. We're going to have them together so we can help our people. And we want to take a lot of our funds and put it back into the black community to build it up. Building up the black community. Let it come and say I'm a race. Building up the black community. That's what I want to do, to build up the black community. So that we don't have no abandoned building in our community. And we don't have nobody coming in and take what we have and move out with it. You know what I mean? We're going to keep it for ourselves. It's time for us to start to have things for ourselves too. Everybody have theirs. Let us have ours too. One love.
Okay, the website is christybooks.biz. Right? christybooks.biz. That's the name of the website. And repeat the number for them again, Patrick.
The number is 888 for Angel on Hand. 888-971-1757. That's for phone consultations. For Ambrosia, because I'm in Ambrosia on Monday. Monday morning, God give me health and strength. And the number there is 718-469-0985. And then we'll give you all information on the book. We have the book coming out, right, Christy? Mm-hmm. The book coming out. The book is going to be wonderful.
The book is going to be very informative.
That book is going to be very informative, man.
And it's called Straight to the Point, you know.
Yes.
Don't run around the bushes, you know. We read a lot of books, and you have to read so much before we really get to where we want to go, you know. They write so much things before they really get to the point, but we're trying to really make this book straight to the point, you know, not too much long road before you get to your destination. So this book gonna be really, really good, you know, straight from the brain of the herbalist. We write a lot of things in there, that a lot of knowledge coming from him.
Yeah.
You know,
how to use the herbs. We have a whole chapter on the digestive system and all the conditions there, gastritis, flatulence, dysbiosis,
Yes,
and we have all the
yes,
herbs and how to
yes.
use them and the diet. So it's not a book to just read. It's a book to read and get knowledge on your head, but it's also teach you how to use the herbs together.
Yes.
You know what I
yes,
mean?
It's called Straight to the Point.
Yep.
We're
And you have
not
a chap-
running around no bushes
Nah.
in this book.
We have a chapter on the lymph. We have a chapter on the lymph and the blood. We have a chapter on the kidney and the lymph. We have a chapter on cancer treatment. We have cancer a lot. We have a chapter on a lot of things. You know what I mean? But I just want my people to start to live together. We have to be able to live with other people. There's nothing wrong with other people. But we have to start to love our people first. You can't go love another person unless you love yourself. You gotta love yourself first. Common sense. So love your people. Build up the black community. Love your brothers and your sisters, and don't let nobody come into your community and take what you have. You have to own your own thing in your own community because they own theirs. So when they take your things out and run it to their community with your money, what happens to their community? It become richer and you become poorer. It's common sense. So keep yours in your community also, and build yours up, and stop suffering from self-hate. We're not supposed to hate each other. You know what I mean? That's why we don't press right now, because we hate each other too much. Build up yourself so we could have everything that everybody else seems to have, and find the unity among ourselves. That's my motto, man.
The book is called Natural Healing of the Body. It's called Natural Healing of the Body, Straight to the Point. We don't want to make any significant promises on a date it's going to be released, because we're still working on it. We're almost there though. We're almost there, and it's going to be released really soon. We're not setting a date, but it's going to be soon. You just need to know it's going to be soon, and it's going to be really good.
Yeah, because we want to make sure that the book is properly done.
Yes.
Everything is
yes,
all sacred,
yes.
and
We don't want to rush it.
We want to give the Most High all the praise, because we have to give him all the glory. You know what I mean? And he gonna make it possible for us to help other people. You know what I mean? Each one teach one. We're to help our people, man.
The book would be available on our website and in stores. It will be uploaded online for sale, and it will be in stores.
Yes.
In hard copy. You will be able to
too.
get your hard copy. So once it's ready, I know a lot of you excited about the book.
Yeah.
I know you're excited and want to know more about this, about getting better or keeping yourself healthy. So soon you will have it to use it to your ability. It will be really great, and it's guaranteed. I know all are going to love it. Because there's a lot of information in there that is really, really helpful for a lot of people. For those who is not even sick.
So I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody for giving me the platform to convey my message to the world. You know, without you, my brothers and my sisters, you know what I mean, we ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So I want to give God thanks and praises for letting you all give me that platform to spread my message to the world, so that the world can know that God created a body in us to protect us from harm. And if by any chance we get any disease, He also put another system in us to heal, to repair what is damaged. I want to promote His name, because He's the ultimate healer of all things.
Yes,
and don't let no man take that away from Him. The Most High. Don't forget that.
Yes, it will be dealing with a lot of different ailments. Yes, there will be a lot of information in there for your children as well. So of course you would have a lot of information for your kids as well.
Yes, because we have a chapter on babies from infancy, from birth to 2 years old, and what you can feed your child from that particular time to the child molar is manifested, you know. So you can know to prevent your little children from getting type 1 diabetes. There's a chapter on that also. So the book is going to be very informative, man.
Yes, straight from the brain.
Yes.
Of Mr. Delves.
Yes. And then we have another book coming out
Balance.
sometime in September, October, somewhere around that area, with Dr. Daigo Humphrey, who is a cardiologist. We're going to have him on a live, not far from now. And he and I are going to write a book on the heart, and his perspective and my perspective, and how we can put the both system together to keep the people's heart healthy. That's what it's all about. Blessed love.
Yeah, so we want to thank everybody for watching tonight, and have a wonderful night, and hope you guys enjoyed the program tonight.
And leave your weapons at home.
All right, good night everybody.
Bless.